Welcome everyone, welcome everyone, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of my summer series. So this story starts out at school. I'm in class and it's about to be lunchtime again. My homies Mark and Izzy, they were trying to smoke. They had a cart and then they had a little bit of bud. They hit me up on Snapchat and they're like, yo, you trying to smoke? Because they're in a different class than I am. And I'm like, bet. So we're just going to leave at lunch because we have the same lunch. Lunchtime rolls around and we just head out to my car because I'm the only one that has a car. We head up to this local smoke spot. It's like at the top of this park and you can look out on everything. There's trails and everything. We're hitting this vape or this cart on the way there. We eventually get there and Izzy starts rolling up while Mark and I are just chilling. We're bumping some music and eventually Izzy finishes rolling the blunt. We get out and we light this blunt after we start walking the trails. We're smoking this blunt and Mark doesn't have a driver's license or a car or permit or nothing, and he wants to drive. And he thinks that driving stoned is the best way to start driving, I guess. So we're sitting there smoking this blunt, and Izzy and I are both telling him, no, you're not driving, you're shit at driving. And it was my car, and I wasn't finna let him drive my car. He can't drive at all. We finished smoking the blunt, and Mark is still going on about how he wants to drive. So we were just like, fuck it, you can drive, whatever, because he was being annoying. He's driving my car, and he tries to reverse, and he reverses out and hits a curb, which was already messed up. He finally gets reversed out and starts going straight, and he presses on the gas and goes super fast and presses on the brake. You know how a lot of people, when they first start driving, press on it really hard. Well, we no more than get out of the smoke spot a little bit, and there's a cop waiting, and Mark doesn't have a driver's license, and he's driving my car. The cop pulls us over and he has to see Mark's license. Mark doesn't have his license, so he's trying to figure a way out of it. He's trying to talk his way out of it, and the cop eventually pulls him out and figures out that he doesn't have a driver's license. So then we're all fucked. We don't have any more bud on us though, so we're cool. We just have the car. So they figure out he doesn't have a license and they find out it's my car. So they tell me I have to drive it back and everything, so I hop in the driver's seat. We're driving and Mark wants to drive again even though we just got pulled over. And Izzy and I are both telling him, no, you just got pulled over. We go pick up some more bud and we go to a different smoke spot this time. We drove these back roads, there's no cars on them or nothing, and it was just like trees and everything. And we decided, fuck it, if Mark wants to drive, this is gonna be the time for him to drive. So we let him drive again. We're smoking this time though, so we're smoking and driving, and he's trying to drive and he can't smoke and drive. He can't drive sober, he can't drive without the blunt, and he's trying to smoke and drive. So we're going down this hill and he's going fast as fuck, and he almost goes into the ditch. So I have to grab the wheel and swerve it over so we don't go in there. And then at that point I told him to stop, and he's mad or whatever, but I told him, fuck, get out my car, you're not driving no more. He's mad, so I give him another blunt, or we smoke another blunt, and we're just driving around smoking until one of our other homies hits us up asking if we want to come through and smoke. He's got a little bit of bud, we got a little bit of bud, so we roll up a few blunts. We're smoking at his house and we're playing video games. I think we were playing Rainbow Six Siege, and Mark's curfew was like 9 o'clock because his parents didn't trust him for shit. So after we smoked for a little bit and playing some games, we were like, yo, we gotta take Mark home. So Izzy, Mark, and I hop back in the car and we face a blunt on the way back to drop Mark off. Drop him off, and then I go drop Izzy off and I head home and just crash. But that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the story, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.